Okay, 194 pre pre-walk. I guess that's the one way to put it. It's pre-walk is scheduled for tomorrow, and so I have some assistance on the appointment tomorrow. But I just want to cruise by since I'm here in the area. So a couple things I just want to point out. Okay, that's capped. That looks good. As we're here, stem wall could be a little cleaner with some concrete down at the bottom there. I don't know if they opted for light fixtures. If they did, they need to go on. Either way, that stucco needs to be tighter and cleaner there. Okay, at the top, looks like they got that marked. So some stucco in that corner could be better. I'd say stucco around this doorbell needs to be better. That needs to be cleaned up. Okay, stucco there. Threshold, they'll take this off at the very end. The only thing is check for is the adjustment. Once you close the door, we'll check the weather stripping, see if it's got some light shining through. One thing that we find quite a bit in monsoon season is the doors will stick. So they might close right now. After moving, you might find that they stick. Give it about a month. Give it a chance to kind of air out, because once you regulate the temperature in the house, it'll find it's kind of like happy spot, and then that's when you want to do the adjustment. Okay, there's a ding in the drywall up there, some paint up there. That could be sanded and tightened up. Okay. This actually looks pretty good, but paint spread at the top. You can see they hit it with the roll. Some smudge down right there. Okay. And I always check for the baseboard inside the closets to make sure it's even on the inside right here. Looks all right. That looks okay. That looks okay. Couple nicks there inside the jamb. That's crooked. That needs to be straightened out. Yeah, weather stripping looks pretty good at the bottom. No light coming through. No light coming through on the sides either. Very little. It's pretty good. So we'll walk the left wall and make a big circle. So again, I'm kind of going through it pretty quick. Tomorrow you guys are going to find additional items, but this is more so just to kind of point the obvious stuff out. Okay, scratches, cover switch. And so look for some grout in the corners too. If there's deficient, they need to put it in, like right over here, right over there. And that's more so for water intrusion. Yeah, even though you're going to have a refrigerator here, if you're mopping, you still don't want water getting in underneath there. So that could be better. Of course, cabinet doors missing. Okay, that looks decent. It's done, so that's good. Always find gaps in there. Okay, we need the hood vent cover. Okay, drywall repair. And then check all of the drawers and make sure that they're operating properly. You got the soft close. Yep, both trash cans are in. That's good. Check. Well, appliances are not hooked up, so we can't check the dishwasher. We can't check the garbage disposal. Is not going to be hooked up. Of course, stove is not here. That needs to be installed. So down at the bottom there. So top, we have a drywall ding at the top and the bull nose. Check all the screens and make sure that the locks operate properly. Slide each window up and down. Some paint drywall around there could be better. Need to clean up that paint off of there. Clean inside the tracks. That's actually not too bad, but we definitely want to get it cleaned up. We don't want any dirt and debris or residue or anything kind of stopping that track from sliding the way it's supposed to. Okay, clean there. Okay, again, still needs a full interior cleaning. Okay, drywall. And then check all the drawers to make sure that you have the cabinets shelving in. And then also check the level, make sure that your cabinets are even, that your handles are level. This one could be adjusted a little bit. You can see it's off some, but you can notice it more so from the top. It's not level. Couple dings in the bull nose there. That needs to be sanded and cleaned up. Okay, got a hole that looks like they missed when they installed that vent. Fingerprints around that. That needs to be painted. Drywall around that light. So again, I'm gonna stick on the left side wall. I'm a stickler when it comes to the pins being pushed in. That actually looks good. Check behind the doors. On every door. Okay, some drywall here at this light outlet fixture. Okay, missing a screen here. Spider is complimentary. And that could be a little bitter. Looks like there's no texture around there. It's kind of flat looking. I mean, if they're going to come and do the drywall and the paint and touch-ups, might as well tighten it up. There's a ding. Check the fans. Open up the medicine cabinets, which I'll do here in a second, but again, do it while you're here. Clean up, take this tape off. Pins are down. Check the bottoms of the doors too. Sometimes they get frayed and scuffed up. Check for dings and cracks. If it's significant and can't be repaired, they'll need to replace the entire door. Okay, that's not in. That needs to go in. Fan's working. That's good. Okay, that's just a paint drip. All right, good. Okay, check the kick plates. And we're missing, that needs to go in, it's right there. Drywall. And fingerprints and smudges. Okay, that looks good. Clean around that. Of course, we need the cover. Now, one thing to check here is always at the top. Sometimes there's just a big gap in the drywall. The top right here looks, so far looks pretty good. Feel your way around. These seams are normal. You don't want to caulk these because those are designed for water to escape all the way down to the bottom. So if you caulk that with clear, you're going to trap it and that can be a problem. Even if that back wall is protected, you're not supposed to caulk those. Okay, all the pins are in. Again, test all the windows. Screens will be cleaned up. Windows will be cleaned up. Bottom of this door is yellowish and needs paint. So this is the bedroom. These are unpainted, so that's normal. Slide guides are in. Interior door needs paint at the bottom and along here. Okay, here's your key. Some paint along here. This is really cool, Jack and Jill, of course. That needs to be cleaned. I flickered there for a second. Okay, that needs to be installed. Same thing, check for the tops. That could be cleaner drywall. Those are Or the toilet seat. I wonder if it's loose. It feels like kind of. Those valves need to be pushed against the wall so that they're flush. The valve cover. Those I find a lot of times that are loose, and then here, but that one looks good. Medicine cabinets, or one's in. Okay, shelves are missing. Again, I'm just doing a quick hit. Tomorrow, of course, you're going to take a lot more time, go through it in detail. I'm just looking for any obvious signs. And just an extra set of eyes here since I'm in the area. Okay, a couple of drywall dings in there. Dings there at the top. So before you go to the appointment tomorrow, if you get a chance, note this video, just pause it and compile a list. See some grout down there. And then you can compare to what your findings are tomorrow to get all this kick plates down here at the bottom and the Jack and Jill are missing. Laundry bed covers. Okay, that's going to be installed if needed. You stick to the left wall. Drywall can be a little better down there. Slide guides are in. Paint there at the bottom. Those doors are yellowish. Let's check the inside too, because there's a good chance it's the same there. Yep. So just watch all the interior doors. Drywall. Hey, buddy. Drywall. And when they do the drywall, when you come back for the final, we'll make sure it's clean, not just big messy glob along those lines. Thought I felt something on the carpet. Okay, I'm in the room right offside the laundry. When you get here tomorrow, take your shoe off and maybe see. Yep, there it is. Never mind, I found it right there. That's why I wear boots, they come off easily. Okay, it's got like plastic or something sticking. Haven't checked that out. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera. Panel box, okay. Looks pretty good. Good. Drywall. Fans working. And there's drywall around there. I don't know if I pointed that out, but it's the Jack and Jill restroom. I think I did. That, of course, needs to be done. That's obvious. That's a terrible seam. They'll fix that. So if you see any like obvious seams while you're doing the walk, just point it out. Like over here by the pendant lighting, the covers are not going to be big enough to hide that, so that needs to be fixed. Okay, same thing, some more drywall there. I would see some grout down there. Light's not working here. Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, those are crooked. Those need to be straightened out and tightened up. This one's crooked. It's got some gap in the back that needs to be fixed. Same thing, that protective layer is going to come off at the very last, so it's fine to leave that on. Some more drywall. There, paint. Now I always like to close and open these doors so you can see if it's secured properly. So just make a note of that tomorrow. Man, this is messy for a Prewalk, man, for tomorrow. So what you want to check for is like up there where you have the springs, make sure that piece of wood that where it's fastened and secured to is solid, which it looks fine, but just an FYI. And then over here at the top of the brackets, it's very common for folks to miss. It happens all the time. So it's pretty messy. Hopefully they get this cleaned up by tomorrow. Okay, the lid will go on at the very end because for a final inspection they need to come and check that. A good chance that's going to have tons of fingerprints on it anyway. They'll give that a clean, nice coat of paint at the end. This one actually looks pretty good at the top. Not bad. Nice cricket chilling there. So again, anything that's not identified during the pre-walk and even at the final, it's not the end, right? You still have, you got some time to put in your warranty claims afterwards. You have the 1 year. So anything that's not repaired goes on the, like the TBD or the post-close list. Can't just see at the bottom like that. That needs, looks like it's got a gap at the bottom. Let's see. Okay, that needs to be fixed. That's obvious though. So check along the eaves for paint, discoloration, mismatching colors, patches. Some builders will not paint this, some will. I would ask them to paint that because that's an eyesore. I don't think they'll mind painting that. Or if anything, they'll leave some excess paint. You can probably just do that. Here. And then don't forget to register your AC unit within 30 days. I think they gave you 60, but don't take any chances waiting. And your serial number is going to be right back here. You can get online, do the registration. It's real easy to do. There it is right there. Okay, around your door, that needs to be repaired. Of course, the gate's not in. And then let's check to see if the final termite has been completed. I doubt it, because you still have a little time, but let's take a look. Nope. So there'll be either, well, I've seen a variety of colors, orange, blue, stickers that they'll put in there, and it'll say final. I don't even see the first sticker in here, so let's ask about that too. Yeah, the power's the only one. Okay. All right, cool. That's it for now. Let's make that list.